podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Boxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view. Me.
My job, I know my job, I know my situation. I want to fight. That's my food. Fight is gonna be very difficult for both of us.
Boxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. And we are back with some breaking news. WBC suspends Dillian Whyte's interim champion status. No more mandatory shot at Wilder. He's pending an investigation, and he will be given the appropriate time to submit his case and any factual information he may have to the WBC now. No more UKAD. This is on the watch of the WBC. So this is what we're going to be talking about. This is what we will be discussing. If you're interested, you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Don't forget to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline, the Boxing Voice. Press 1 one time. You can always add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation from anywhere in the world. Let's get it. Going out to my co-host in Indiana.
WBC Production.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Boxingvoice.com.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. He stayed out 147.
A man stand up for what he believe in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it.
Boxingvoice.com.
Yo, welcome back, everybody out there in the TBV universe, back with another one. And it seems like everything is coming full circle, man. It seems like the WBC has made a ruling. Dillian Whyte just did some things, or has some a substance in his body, or two that he didn't know about, or that he wasn't aware of, or that he took knowingly. But in my opinion, it's a sad day in boxing, man, because not only does a guy get suspended, but he possibly loses his mandatory challenge, something that he's been working hard for. And I don't know if he knowingly cheated or not, but just a very sad day. It's a fight that I wanted to see. It's a fight that I think a lot of boxing fans wanted to see Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder, because those guys go back on social media a lot of bad blood. Of course, I'm backing Deontay Wilder, but I love the story of a underdog, somebody who lost to Joshua, who had his shoulder surgery, came back against Dave Allen, didn't look that great, and then started to really pile on big time wins. Joseph Parker, Lucas Brown, say what you want to about him. He was a world champion, as Ned stated earlier on the first show. Knocked out just knocked out Chisora. Knocked out Chisora. Not beat Oscar Rivas, you know what I'm saying? But it just seems like he may not have been doing it the right way. But more facts are sure to come out. And without further ado, man, what's going on, Ness?
Chilling, bruh. Chilling. I'm sad and happy at the same time. Bittersweet. You know what I mean? Like, this dude, I'm all over the place, first and foremost, you know. I don't even know how to feel about Dillian Whyte and the whole fucking family. Like, or is it a family, right? Like, when do the lies stop? Like, are you trustworthy or not? You pop once. Now you got a fake brother? Y'all changing names? You change your first and your last name. I mean, that shit is spooky to me. That's some Stan shit. And I'm like, whoa. But, look, man. Again, bittersweet. Why? Because I want to see this fight. I still want Deontay Wilder to fight this dude. You fought Luis Ortiz. And let's be real. Dillian Whyte said he's not allowed to speak. His lawyers have advised him not to, but they handling it. So maybe all this gets addressed and he's okay. According to Frank Warren, in a very long interview I watched with BT Sports, Frank Warren says that 99% of the time, the B sample comes back identical to the A sample. Now, Mahmoud Shah, his A and B were different. So
the same thing you said like a week ago, Ness. Like you said that shit like last week when you said 95% or 90% of the time the A sample and B sample are the exact same. So I think you should bring something on the back first.
But now Frank Warren said it, and he's richer than me. He's richer not only in finances, but in boxing. Because he's on the inside. And he was disgusted. But I'm so happy that the WBC stepped in. Let me just get to that right away. And you know, we just let them know the facts. Because we're only here to report. So we got...
I'm here to talk a little shit too.
No, of course. Nah. But we're going to report first. Look. So Maurice McCoy says Dean Whyte is a fake name. What do you mean, fake brother? Yo, Google it, bro. Like,
no wonder you can't find his ass on IG.
It's crazy, bro.
It's Lamar.
Exactly. It's crazy. The video that I got tagged in, like, I'm not petty to do videos on that. You know what I'm saying? Or that'd be breaking news too. But the WBC update on D. Whyte status. They didn't even want to waste letters on this motherfucker, Mike. Yo, I hate when I'm screen sharing. I can't use my soundboard because then y'all see everything. But whatever. So here goes my sound. Oh, you know what though? You know what? I actually can with this. Oh no.
Come on, I ain't broke mine out in a long time. I'm gonna break my shit out.
Let me see something, man. No. How do I do this?
Man, hey man, you should get out the goddamn sound work, nigga.
Okay.
Show start.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's how you do it. All right. Let me see. You. Yeah. Let me see if that's gonna work like this now. Nope. Damn.
Why they ain't spell his whole first name?
Who whole first name?
D. Whyte.
You know why? Because they disgusted with him. Disgusted White is his name. Disappointing White.
They letting the people interpret what the Demi D stand for, doper or some shit like that.
Oh shit! Shots fired. Now I really need that U. Yo. Now y'all seen all my sound bites. There you go. Yo, all right, back to the words. All right. And I quote from the WBC's post. An A sample UKAD collected from Mr. Dillian Whyte in relation with his bout against Oscar Rivas yielded an adverse finding. In light of that adverse finding and pending the outcome of the WBC's own investigation and adjudicatory, I'm horrible with that pronunciation, but whatever. Process, the WBC is provisionally suspending the WBC's recognition of Dillian Whyte as the WBC Interim World Heavyweight Champion and mandatory challenger of the division. The WBC has notified Mr. Whyte and his team of the WBC suspension and that it will afford Mr. Whyte the opportunity to present its position to the WBC at an investigative hearing, which will take place at a place and time to be announced in the near future. Throughout its investigation and hearing, the WBC will afford Mr. Whyte and his team the opportunity to present any available information and materials and any exploratory evidence they might deem appropriate. So they are going to get the appropriate time to state their case.
Whoa. I got an important message, man, coming in right now.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Go on. Dillian Whyte is a gym sweeper.
Yo, why you taking sides? You used to be pro Dillian Whyte. All of a sudden, you now he's a gym sweeper.
Yeah, bro, I had that somebody old as hell. But I still like Dillian Whyte, bro. I'm still gonna tune into his fights, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't.
I'm just teasing you,
know what I'm saying? I'm hard on cheaters, bro. I don't like people who knowingly or not knowingly, but if you're a professional athlete, you have to know what you've been putting in your body. I don't care if it's tainted supplements. You got to get them checked by a secondhand person like the UFC does.
Yo,
like
so many comments. I'm sorry, but it's hilarious reading the comments. So many comments. Everybody's mad that the brother's fake. That's like me and you telling everybody like, no, we're two brothers and we started this podcast. Our mom, like, yo, what the hell is going on in the world? Crazy.
Yeah, but I'm definitely still watching Dillian Whyte fights, and I'm just disappointed.
I just hope that the next fight we watch is him versus Wilder. I'm honest to God about that. Like, I still want that fight.
That like, it's a bad look, man. Not only am I mad of the stuff that was in his body, I'm the most pissed off that I am. You did not inform Oscar Rivas or his team about it, bro.
Oh my God! You see, Rue in the 504. He said, so the WBC jumping the gun too. The WBC is doing what's right, dog. When you test positive, you're not supposed to be allowed to box until you prove that you're innocent.
And Rue, you gotta look at the wording: suspending, not terminating, not eliminating.
No, not strip is the common word for boxing. If he wasn't gonna have a hearing, he would have been stripped of his status and stripped of his mandatory. He is suspended. Exactly, suspended pending a hearing. Pending a hearing. Now let's see if he doesn't do the motherfucking Tyson Fury route and disappear instead of going to the hearing.
Than when Luis Ortiz got suspended and had to show his
blood pressure medicine.
So yeah,
absolutely man, right.
I'm like I said, I'm more disappointed they didn't tell Oscar Rivas as a morals. Like, I don't care if it's the fighter, the promoter, whoever involved. If you knew, you should have informed that man and his team. WBC, in my opinion, is doing a good thing by putting the pressure. I mean, really putting the pressure on.
Yes, because so many days and no B sample yet, no nothing.
Like, prove to us that you're clean. Prove to us that this is not what it looks like, that it may have been an accident, that it may have been tainted supplements. Like, prove that to us. Like, by doing this, I believe they're putting pressure on Whyte and his team and his lawyers.
Yo, so let's get to some of these comments on the WBC post, because you know that's where we're going to get our shits and giggles. So, whoever's name I can pronounce, we're going to go with that, and if not, I'll just say next comment. So, Ronnie says, quick to suspend him, but you weren't quick to give him a shot at the WBC title. He got 104 likes out of 2,000, almost 3,000 likes that the post itself got. Jay Martinez says, in reply to Ronnie, he says, well, I guess it's karma. Wouldn't want to cheat getting a shot, would we? I'm telling you, this is going to be fun. Samuel comes back and says, that dude took roids. All right, we got to find some better ones. Let's see what Ronnie's back with another one. Nah, we're not going to get into their debate. Let's go some different one. All right, Wobble Street. Like Ortiz or Fury, certainly not. Their franchise champion at middleweight ate the wrong taco too. There you go. Everybody's cheating these days, man. That's the thing. You know, you got all those big names. All those big names.
If he does get called,
we got to get out this. We're
like a 6-month suspension. And after the suspension, does he take his place back in the ranking?
I don't know if he's going to have his actual space. That's because the world is going to move on, right? As soon as they suspend him, they're going to mandate someone else.
No, they ain't gonna mandate to next year. He just kind of off mandatory.
I got to get back out because I went into that post.
Crazy, man.
Whoa, son.
I do appreciate the WBC doing this though, because it does put the pressure on Whyte's team, and
what in the world?
We have to know like what actually happened from the gloves. I want to know about the gloves too.
The fact that he didn't never cut the gloves off was so.
I want to know about the gloves too, because you were already wrapped up and Oscar Rivas' team cannot expect the glove. And they're totally different gloves that look like mini fucking torpedoes on your hand. And then you don't even cut them off to do your post-fight interview. You leave them on. You stay draped on with them. Come on, man. A lot of things looking fishy, bruh. A lot of shit out here looking fishy, from the gloves to the PEDs in your system to the fucking hearing to the private fucking people who said you were okay to fight. A lot of fishy shit going on, man. We need to know answers about why these things took place in that order. What happened to the fucking glove, Dillian Whyte? What happened to the glove from fucking Friday to Saturday? What happened to the fucking glove? Were they not in your bag? I mean, did you leave them at home? What happened? But you just so happened to have these Musil looking motherfucking gloves on? You so happened to pack them? Come on, bruh.
Yeah, so everybody's mad at Ronnie, man. I'm trying to find straight comments to the post, and everybody got mad at that one dude, Ronnie. They either atting him or atting somebody else. You know, he done started something. All right, here we go. This is finally one to the WBC. But look, even he got 14 replies. Must be a UK dude because he got no avatar. He says, you let the guy wait 600 plus days, and after winning the WBC Interim, you're just taking it like shit. Didn't happen. WBC, stop protecting Wilder and do what's right for once.
He was... All right, 600 days shit. That's cool, fine and dandy.
But he wasn't the mandatory. He counting days as a contender.
Nigga, he got drugs in the system. Like, what you want the WBC to do? What y'all want them to do? Like, say, nah, bro, that's cool, man. He ain't really try to take him. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We ain't gonna fuck with him this time. Let him be. Nah, they're taking a stance. Just like Canelo had to prove his shit, y'all gotta prove y'all shit too. Simple as that. Ain't no fucking in between, midway. It has to be concrete, fucking transparent. It has to be like, hey, this is right here. These pre-workout vitamins gave me this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened. Or, shit, I took them on purpose. Simple as, one or the other. Accident or on purpose.
Yeah, man. Plenty of fighters tested positive and they back. You know, Lamont Peterson, Alexander Povetkin, Canelo, Fury, you know, numerous. Next comment is Timothy says, WBC trying to do everything to stop Dillian Whyte from taking that belt of Wilder's. Next one says Big Wills.
Bro, hold on. You motherfucker gotta realize, bro. After y'all seen that performance over the weekend, y'all really think Dillian Whyte gonna take fucking Wilder belt? Come on, big dog. Let's just keep it all the way.
This is the people. This is the people, man. It's 2,677 people.
I'm talking to the people. Do y'all really think Dillian Whyte gonna come and take Wilder's belt? I'm so confident in Wilder. I believe he'll go over there and knock that boy ass the fuck out and come back with another belt or some shit. You know, it might be a WBC.
I said it before. Wilder would beat Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora on the same night, and I know we ain't never had that, but he would do it.
Wilder needs to get like a motherfucking the championship a whooping dope thing's ass, because he stay fighting these motherfucking niggas that be on drugs.
So Big Will says WBC fucking terrified. Every British boxer taking Wilder's title. It's embarrassing. Whatever that means. Who's saying thanks WBC for doing the right thing? Okay. He got 15 likes on that. No. I don't know how many replies. It doesn't give a number. Mr. Bennett says, soon as someone who can fight gets a mandatory, also gets a positive drug test.
This is the problem with boxing that we have. All you motherfuckers in the comment making funny jokes and all this shit, but last week it was all my condolences to Maxim Dadashev and what's the other guy's name? I'm sorry, I forget. Hugo something. I'm sorry, big dog, but it was all that condolences and shit, man. Boxing needs to do better. And now when we get somebody or a organization who is trying to do better, who is trying to see why this guy has things in the system, who has a clean boxing program, you guys want to take shots at him because they're doing the right thing? It's not fucking the WBC fault that they mandated Fury or they fucked up and mandated Brazil and Molina for the interim championship. Brazil had to wait down there a year and a half for his motherfucking title shot. It is what it is, man. Keep fighting the niggas you fighting, keep winning, and you eventually get your title shot by doing it the right way. But for all you guys out here being funny and making these comments, and you're not really addressing the real problem in the sport, it's going to continue to be a problem in the sport.
Sam says, even with the juice, I still don't see him getting past Wilder. And Connor says, yet you'll have Ortiz fight twice for the belt. Benny Joe Saunders, Whyte was robbed. Sam says, laugh out loud, WBC finally quick at responding. Quick now. This all looks so dodgy. Boxing so corrupt. It's hard to trust anything anyone says. At least he said he kept it in general, you know, because listen, UKAD is doing some shady shit too. More Life says, between the glove situation, totally fucked up. And the failed drug test, this guy needs to not just be stripped, but suspended and fined. You don't get to make up your own rules and then throw it in Rivas' face like he doesn't matter. Every life matters that enters that ring. And transparency is very important for both sides. Very true. Jack says, but you won't ban the Clen taking Canelo, you fucking terrible WBC. Get some more.
Canelo got a 6-month ban.
There you go. Mike with all the facts. Charlie, any opportunity to save Wilder, they take. Trey bait boxing. Something doesn't feel right about this whole thing. Just thinking about this whole situation from the top to the bottom, something is very off. The next one is from Sigley. Too much money in the Fury rematch. They doing anything to stop the Wilder versus Whyte. What the fuck? That shit ain't even been called. They so crazy. Rocky could have just waited until after. No need to suspend him, as he'd either stay mandatory or be stripped. There's no evidence he's done anything wrong yet. What the fuck are people talking about? How is there no evidence? An adverse finding is evidence. We need to test the beef sample now. Yo, he got popped for diadamol? Some shit like that?
Some shit, man. And hydro, some other shit. But for all you dumbass fans, like, his mandatory is not over. His interim is not over. It's suspended. If he's able to prove himself right, he comes back and get his status back. He still be the mandatory.
Now that's a question to ask though. Does he get his status back, or does he?
I would if they.
Yeah, I would assume too. I would assume too that you get.
If he comes with the suitable evidence to prove his case, and you damn right he should get his stuff back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But what suitable evidence is there to have a PED system? Even though it was an accident, I mean, it's still a PED. It is what it is. You have to get your vitamins and things checked by a third party, man. They have these people out there for a reason. They do this for a living. They check vitamins.
Bro, you ain't even got to do that. You never got to do that. Like, look, Sergey Kuzman and Hunter got announced. All they got to do now, when they signed up for VADA, because when you sign up, they going to draw. You got to sign up and tell them right there. There's a spot to tell them right there what you taking. Same thing Luis Ortiz didn't do. Luis Ortiz, that's why we didn't believe the blood pressure medicine. We just know Wilder's a G. But who the fuck believe in blood pressure medicine? If it was blood pressure medicine, why you ain't say that from the beginning?
I mean, why are you fighting it if it's blood pressure medicine?
Bro, I don't even know anybody that has high blood pressure if they work out every day. Like, I never heard of that shit. But whatever, man. Who am I? I'm not no doctor. We got Good Wing says, Christmas came early for the WBC. Check Suleiman's whereabouts on the lead up to the fight. What the fuck? Great decision. Don't listen to all the haters. From Rod. Tom says, honestly, hope for the sport of boxing that he is innocent. Me too. That would be better because I want him to get his shot at Wilder. I don't know what this is, but he says, I'm not exactly, he meant to say a white fan. In fact, didn't think much of him until last couple of fights, but the bloke's been bent over here. I guarantee if he lost that fight, there would be no adverse finding at all. WBC would do anything to protect Wilder. It's also funny how Wilder was the first person to comment on this and bring this to light. WBC is more corrupt than FIFA, and that's saying something. Bro, it's crazy that they're now ignoring that UKAD is the one that caught him. Hilarious. Let's see some more. Diana, clear WBC setup. Boxing is one crooked game. Damn, so the WBC paid UKAD, Mike, to contaminate the tests. Allie says, this is a travesty and a fix by the WBC. Absolutely disgusting. The boxing greats must be turning in their graves. Another one is all wolf emojis. And then another one is a fire emoji. Sporting icons, did you do the same when Eric Molina failed at UKAD test against Joshua, but you allowed him to fight Brazil? Dillian passed Vada, as all your ranked fighters should. So that should be the end of it. As you're concerned, this is clearly what you wanted, as you never wanted Dillian to fight for the title. He's not Mexican or American or part of the PBC. Should have waited until UKAD completed investigation. Not that UKAD has anything to do with you. Shameful behavior as usual from the WBC. 4 likes on that one. We got someone else here, Kato something. WBC protecting Wilder for years now, only because is the American heavyweight champion of the world with one bout. Joke, I can't lie. Unk, in less than a week you suspend him, but it took you over 600 days for blank. Next, unbelievable, the bogus testing of a brother. Sam, WBC, what a joke you are, doing everything to protect Wilder. Absolute disgrace. This is why I want him to get the fight, bro. Just get the fight so it could be no different than Dominic Brazil. Where's Dominic Brazil? Has he opened his accounts? Has he opened his account? All that talk.
I ain't heard from him since.
All that talking about, yo, Wilder's the worst champion in the world. Wilder's so wild. He's so bad. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to clean up this bum. This bum can't talk. Dog, it's something different when you get in that ring. Something different when you get in that ring. Everybody could talk. But Mick says, oh, the irony. You suspend Dillian Whyte straight away, yet you encourage Wilder to fight Ortiz not only once, but twice. Princess Yaya. Career really over with. I don't even know any Dillian Whyte fans. Damn. Tommy, oh, this smells a bit fishy. Memes, didn't you let Ortiz fight after he got caught of using PEDs? UK fans and Wilder haters are killing me in the comments, but y'all was shitting Jarrell Miller. Next, great job. Cannibal says, seems like the WBC needs an audit. Yo, you want to keep going or we get some callers?
Let's see what our listeners got to say.
All right.
And if you're listening right now on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. If you want to go one step farther, head over to patreon.com/theboxingvoice and go ahead and sign up for as little as $3 a month. You get all kind of perks. But before this show, we did a show, Chris Areola and Travis Kaufman film study
where we were doing some homework for the betting show.
yeah, make some money this weekend on the betting show, which is every Friday. So if you want to be a part of the Patreon gang, go ahead and sign up at patreon.com/theboxingvoice.com.
Yes, sir. Plus, we did Untitled yesterday, so you got plenty of podcasts over there that you never heard before. Just waiting, hot out that oven.
Talked about that new Amazon series, The Boys.
Oh,
which is
man.
crazy.
Dope. Fire. Fueguillo. All that good shit. Listen, we're going out to the calls. You know the number to call in. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Yeah, I'm going to get carried away now that I know that little, you know what I mean, that little hookup, like,
Cut it.
oh, you know what I'm saying?
90 seconds.
Say what? All right. Let's get out to the sponsors.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice
60
for the
seconds.
latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as it helps with the visibility of the show. Plus, this is our second or third live show today. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, do so you get that notification every time we do go live. But make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get those emails. And YouTube lets you know by notifying you that we are live. Once again, it's probably our second or third time live this morning and afternoon. So rock out with us. We're going to go to our callers now. Looks like we got Edward in Alabama. Talk to me.
What's going on, Edward? Talk to me, big dog.
Edward, you there? Champ?
Yo, Ed.
Champ.
Yeah, I'm here, buddy. I'm here.
10 seconds.
Can you hear me?
Bomb Squad Nation down.
Hello.
What up?
No, I'm good. Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, man. I appreciate y'all. But, man, this Dillian Whyte stuff is getting ridiculous, man. These people that are putting comments in here, you act like Wilder went there and handed him some drugs. He can taking D-ball. And anybody knows in the fitness community, man, D-ball is one of the strongest steroids you can take. And this guy talking about, see, that's why Eddie Hearn says that propaganda, because he knows people are so stupid they just repeat it. 600 days waiting for what? Because he purchased a number 1 ranking. That didn't make you the mandatory. He had many opportunities to take the fight, and now we're seeing why he didn't take the fight. And the UK, their whole thing is corrupt, man. Like, they talk shit about American boxing and stuff like that, but they have exemptions so you can take steroids in fights, and then they make it out as though it's okay or something like that. Dillian Whyte got caught. The WC is doing what they're supposed to do, and when that B sample, from what I understand, they don't even have to test that till 2020. So what are they supposed to do? To sit around and wait?
Nah.
He lost a shot. But I still want him to. I still want the fight to happen because I swear to God, Deontay Wilder is going to massacre him. I just would love to see it happen. Him fall out on the ropes the way AJ did.
Cut it.
I don't know.
Cut it.
I hear you, man. I want that fight too, man. Wilder, I hope you're listening to this on your flight back, man, from the UK, or if you're already back on your drive in the Bentley B, you already know. Your fans, we want this one. Going out to Boomerang in the UK.
To this day. To this day.
Take along if you know the words. Come on.
KO, what's the business, homie? Come on, man. Tell me, nigga, the Queen ain't fucking with y'all internet again. Goddamn, KO. Let me down, man. You're making all the British people look bad. Had a nice intro. Now you don't want to speak. What's going on, KO? Go on one
He
time.
must be busy at work. It's all
Can
good.
you hear me? Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
We hear you.
Goddamn Queen over there. What you
Coming in
around?
hot than the motherfucker. We
Y'all,
hear you.
y'all use 2 gigs every fucking day. That's it. That's the limit.
Alright, listen. I'm just gonna get my thoughts out quickly. If you lot can give me my full boomerang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically, I think what we're seeing really is a cultural difference between the UK and America, and I think someone pointed this out in the last show that was on, that in the UK they wait until you're innocent until proven guilty, whereas in America you're guilty.
Oh, we got that same shit over here, dog.
No, it's not quite the same, and this is the thing. I think that obviously VADA didn't, VADA is the one that WBC adhered to, and VADA didn't catch him. It was UKAD that caught him. So I would have expected that at least the WBC would wait until UKAD finished their investigations. That's what I would have expected.
So
But it is
KO,
what it is.
let me ask you a question though. You don't think that the WBC has any right to be upset regardless of who caught them, simply because it was their sanctioning on the line, it was their title on the line, and it was their mandatory on the line, and they were not made aware of the situation?
Listen, if that's how they want to do, I can't really fault them. So I'm not going to sit down here. At the end of the day, I have come on the show and I've criticized White for docking AJ. So it's not White supporter. I just think that if there is a chance that he might be innocent, then we should at least give him that chance. That's all I'm saying. The other thing I really wanted to say, is this whole Wilder thing. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I think Wilder is a very big hypocrite. He's coming out accusing stuff, and we all know that his brother failed the test, and they've made that thing very quiet. And this is the thing. It's almost like
send me an article. Send me an article that says his brother failed the test.
Did you see the article that came out though?
Let me finish. Clearly, his fight, which he won by KO or something, was made a no contest. And from what I understand, the Texas Commission, he basically failed for a banned substance. There's no.
No, he did not.
All that alleging.
No. It's an article that came out that he sent to me personally and sent to the Boxing Voice IG person that cleared him of any kind of wrongdoing.
But that we don't even need to send that. I want them to send me the article that says he popped. Where's the article like White's that they know the drug? Because if the Texas Commission said he failed the test, well, they know what he failed for. Because even when Julio Cesar Chavez failed in Texas, or non-VADA, let me just put it like that because I don't remember the exact commission, they knew what it was for. He got caught for marijuana. So how is it that this man, Marcellus, got popped, but we don't know what it was for, and there's no articles about it? There's no mention except for the UK people that like to deflect. Because why are we talking about Marcellus Wilder? This shows your pettiness. This shows how embarrassed you are of Dillian Whyte. That you need to deflect. Instead of talking about his adverse finding, and instead of saying that you want your champion, interim champion, to test his B sample as soon as possible so that he can clear his name. That's not what you rather call in and talk about. You don't want to influence him. You want to remind the world about Deontay Wilder's brother.
But we know
no
why.
Facts. With no facts to your assumptions. So sad.
They want to do anything that they feel can denigrate Wilder or bring him down. But when you do that, you got to have your facts and shit in order. You got to do your research. You got to know about the declaring of him by the Texas Commission. So for you guys to come on here and just to spew bullshit is really, really embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
But you see, he got his whole 3 minutes. He's a boomerang, so he got his whole 3 minutes. Gotta get it. Gotta give him a time. We want everybody to voice their opinion without censorship at all. But let me get out to Machine Gun.
Boxingvoice.com.
You invited him to the ring? Why?
Yo le invité a que se viera. Como decimos en México, hay que dejarnos de mamadas. ¡Viva México!
And like we say in Mexico, we don't fuck around. Boxingvoice.com.
Yo, what up, TBV? What it do, Mike? Mike, you know what? I'm glad you on your boy like that, Mike, because I'm actually glad the WBC suspended his whole title and everything, man, because they honestly just got to figure out what happened, And these fans that are saying, oh, this many days and this whatever the fuck, it's just dumb, It's just some ignorant ass people, But just like they did to Canelo. They got to go through this whole trial. They got to see what he was using and why. And after that, he'll probably get his status back in. And by the time all this actually gets done, it'll be like they had planned originally to have him fight for the title after Wilder Fury 2, like they were going to wait for it anyway.
Exactly,
but
bro. It's no different.
If
he gets suspended, it'll be retroactive to the last time he fought from that day on, and he'll be cleared to fight in May or June when they wanted the Wilder fight. No difference from Canelo.
Exactly, man. And it's just another thing. Some of these fans ain't worth a fuck, man. And not the true actual boxing fans, but just the ordinary people that come to the sport. Because just going back to the Maxim, the fighter that died, may he rest in peace, man. The same people like that are saying they should have stopped it are going to be the same people in the next big event saying that they stopped it too late. Are going to be the same people in the next big event saying they stopped it too early, man. But that's my call.
Matt, man, thanks for calling in. We're going out to Big Supermax on Skype. Talk to me, Mastermind.
What's going on, Joseph?
What up, Mike? What up, Ness? Man, I love how the UK fans are so quick to, they didn't ban him. They didn't ban him. Guilty until proven innocent. But y'all was the same people trying to throw the book at Canelo. Remember, the hair follicle wasn't good enough when it was Canelo. Because if you remember, Canelo's hair sample came back clean. So keep that same energy, UK fans. Guys like Elms in the chat going crazy. Bro, they giving you a chance to prove your innocence. So let that man prove it. Ain't nobody banned him yet. They are temporarily suspending him until he can prove himself.
Exactly. I see people giving me the Eric Molina scenario. It's like, bro, Eric Molina was banned. He had a right to contest it, and Eric Molina told me personally that he wasn't gonna contest it because they was charging him $25,000 or some shit like that just to have the hearing. So, hold on a minute. So again, if Eric Molina chose not to spend the $25,000, and I get it because he's a fringe level contender, he don't want to spend that type of money on a hearing when he just took some. He said he took some nasal spray, some shit like that. He even running around with pictures of it right now. But it's totally different situations. And again, Eric Molina had his opportunity to present his case. He chose not to with UKAD, but he did with the WBC. And they let him fight in America. Again, the same thing, some of those comments that we seen, and the same thing that happened in the Rivas fight, right? VADA isn't a sanction, and they're just a testing agency. UKAD was the commission. They allowed the fight to happen. That's exactly what happened.
UKAD was the testing agency, BBOC.
Yeah, the board. The board.
Yeah, so but all the WBC is saying is, look, man, clear your name. If you're telling the truth, clear your name. All these dudes crying and overreacting. Oh, he's been this. He won the right to be the mandatory this past Saturday. So that means he had actually -3 days as the mandatory before he failed this test. So calm down, calm your tits, everybody relax. If your man's telling the truth, it'll come out. My grandpa always told me, what's done in the dark will always come to light, and the truth will always see daylight. That'll happen. So shout out to all the callers. Shout out to the 4 horsemen. Make sure y'all get ready to check out Border Wars. That's my call.
All right. Joseph, thank you for calling in. Let me go out to my boomeranger.
Straight to the point for those with attention deficit. I'm so repetitive, so I gotta repeat. Stainless from the streets to the deep. I'm coming with that heat. All you need to know about me, I'm coming with that heat.
Come on with that heat, Dan Stainless.
Yeah, hear me?
We do.
So like nigga just woke up or some shit.
You know me, man. I'm off today, so I'm straight on them blunts all day, Mike. What's good with you, though?
I'm chilling, big dog. Trying to get on your level.
Man, you can't get on my level. Not on my off day, bro. You know, I smoke a lot of weed. But I'm happy to hear about the suspension from the WBC. I wish that it was from boxing. Well, have we got no second results or whatever else is supposed to happen? I'm sorry, I just got my TBV signal, so I just called straight in.
The second sample has not been tested yet. I don't know why, but it has not been.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
It could be getting tested right fucking now.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Now, I do have another question because I've been seeing something about Dillian Whyte's gloves or something the night of the fight.
Oh, yeah. Did the old switcheroo and then let him inspect it.
Yeah, man, that's
Hey,
I wanted to discuss that. I wanted to discuss that before one time because it was another show where we were discussing when the allegations first came out, and it's just I'm so tired of seeing that, man. Like it don't just need to be on.
Cut it.
Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia Ringer, talk to me.
What's the business, Liz Lowe?
Alright, what's happening, man? Hey, shout out to Baldy for the ringer, you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck him. That what he get. And they need I heard they were talking about checking into giving Rivas his old back. That'll be great too. You know what I mean? Ain't no sense in that man getting one on his record because of some bullshit.
Nah, it'll get turned to like a no contest, no decision, something like that.
Okay. Well, as long as there ain't no laws, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's what matter, guys. But yeah, anything happened to him, oh well. I don't have no mercy for him, shout. One thing your ass doing goddamn drug and your ass switching glove, man, get your punk ass out of here, man. See, it ain't no place for motherfuckers like that, man. I'm 100 with that shit. Fuck him. But if he do get a chance to fight Deontay, once again, my nigga, I want you to finish your career. Fuck him. You ain't gotta kill him. Finish that nigga career if he get the chance, but he shouldn't even really get the chance. Fuck him. That's how I feel about it. Oh, and hey man, I need to give me an intro, dog. Who I need to holler at?
Dollar DiBiase, man, on the beat, man. Dollar DiBiase on the beat. That's our in-house producer. This way you make sure that there's no copyrighted music.
What it do, TBV family? This your boy Dollar. If you want a beat like you heard on the show, hit me up on Instagram at Dollar DiBiase. That's DOLLA_DIBIASE. Let's get it.
Dollar from the South, you know what I'm saying? He M-Town, so shit, he gonna set you up right. Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, I agree with Liz Lowe, man. No place in the sport for boxing doing shady shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Changing gloves, the failed drug test, the quiet hearing,
fake brothers,
not letting the gloves be inspected. All
fake
that
brothers,
shit,
man. Fake brothers, man. Fake brothers. That shit is crazy, dog. Like the fact that you let me introduce you as Dean Whyte, the brother of Dillian Whyte. Like you could have stopped me right there. That's crazy. That's crazy. You could have stopped me right there. But alright, fuck it, man. Me and Mike brothers too, man. You dropping your name or I'm dropping mine?
I was gonna switch it to motherfucking like,
cause he dropped his
Master Bibbs.
Yo, he dropped his whole shit. Just started calling himself Dean Whyte. What the
Maybe it's a story behind it.
Yeah. You know, we go way back. That's the story. We go way back, and like can't nobody. Parents don't make us brothers. We brothers. All right, bruh. My bad. Tony P on Skype. Talk to me.
What's going on, Tony P?
I'ma still get him on the show though. I mean, if he don't want to come on, he be like, listen to this hurt feelings. Yep.
Y'all got me? My bad. I always start off muted. Y'all wanted to ask y'all, did y'all watch the Frank Warren BT interview?
Of course I did.
Of course we did, bro.
Of course we did. You talking to the voice of the people.
Y'all already covered that or nah?
Nah, we ain't do a show specifically on it. Like, I ain't think it was nothing.
Listen, man.
It was regurgitated information from his article. That's why. It was just a sit down.
Nah, wait. There was a couple points that he spoke about in that interview that was not in that article.
Like, be specific.
Hold on. Let me pull it up because I got the screenshots. I wrote it down. I make sure I was tight.
Perfect. While he's doing that, anyone else on Skype, if I ain't call you, please don't unmute yourself because we don't want your background noise affecting his call. Thank you, champs.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm going to read it line for line. He said, UKADA's got some questions they need to answer because it's just strange. It's just a strange situation with UKAD. I mean, I think it was a day later they took down 14 or 15 boxers who have been banned. They took their names down from the website. Why? What is going on? I mean, there's 2 or 3 more quotes out of that article, out of that video, but this is some real shady, like someone got paid off type of shit. This is not normal at all. And the UK needs to, you know what I mean? Like, keep it real. This ain't normal at all.
Yo, I'm going to agree, Tony, that it's not normal, but I'm going to be honest with you. I really doubt there was any payment or anything because just the day and the age that we live in, it's all going to surface. And
then you talking about 14 different payments? Come on.
What you mean 14 different fighters you talking about?
Your fighters, if it's 14,
I just think that's just too much of a paper trail, too many, like it ain't necessary, you know what I'm saying?
I seen that it was an article that came out before about Frank Warren even said it, but I didn't put much into it. Maybe it's a legal issue or a defamation issue or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, listen. The first one to come out and say they got lawyers was Dillian Whyte. So, all this is just a due process. All this is just part of the process. You know what I mean? His lawyers will clear him. Or they gonna cut him a nice deal. That's what lawyers do.
And WBC since we're doing this process, let's just put everything on pause right now, and we'll come back to it after everything gets situated.
I mean, I think that just on the grounds of not being notified, though, like, come on, bro, I'm the WBC. I ain't no rinky-dink belt. I'm the WBC. You got to tell me what's going on.
Motherfucking Southern area belt, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to disrespect me? I'm fucking the WBC. Every fighter wants this belt. You actually waited 600 days. Ain't that what you running around here saying? So then you know how valuable this is. You got to let me know. But let's get back out to the callers. We're going out to Atlanta. GT Kid, talk to me.
ATL, what's good?
What's going on, fellas?
Another day, another podcast.
Hey, real quick. Whyte waiting because he want that belt. You know he can beat Wilder. He's got a better chance of beating Wilder than beating AJ. But anyway, to the topic, I think it's kind of crazy what the WBC is doing.
I get what you did right there. You trying to show that you still gonna keep your hatred, no matter what. Even though AJ got exposed, you gonna act like AJ's still great.
Well, we can have that conversation, but that's going to take another 3 minutes if you want to give it to me. But, the WBC, Whyte didn't pop for VADA, so I don't understand what the WBC is doing. VADA is the authority they use for their testing for their clean boxing program, and Whyte's met, to our knowledge.
Hey, ATL, let me ask you a question real quick. VADA. If you are a fighter in my sanctioned body and you want to fight for my title and you had a adverse finding, would you let me know or would you let me find out on my own like everybody else?
What am I required to do?
If you are a fighter in a sanctioned body and you want to fight for the WBC title and you've been there 600 days and you really want your shot and you have an adverse finding but you get cleared, should you let me know? Or should I, as a sanctioned body, have to find out from the media for myself? That's my question.
Here. Let's answer it this way. If an adverse finding comes up and I get cleared by the testing body that's testing me, then there's nothing to report.
There's nothing to report.
Wait, let me jump in. Tag team back again. GT Kid.
What are you going to report?
GT Kid, let me ask you though.
Yeah.
But don't you find it strange, right? Because we got 2 promoters outside of Eddie Hearn saying that they've never seen a hearing take place the day of the fight. He had a hearing the day of the fight that nobody was notified about. And Rivas' team wasn't notified about. Eddie Hearn said he didn't even know the people in the room. Come on, man.
I don't understand.
None of that shit is fishy. None of that. What you mean? What's the point?
Are you telling me Hearn? Are you telling me Hearn made that? Hearn made that happen?
Listen, the due process is you pop, right?
We're way off. No. We're way off topic. We're way off topic.
We're talking about the pop.
He didn't pop with VADA. He didn't pop with VADA. That's the whole point. VADA is the gold standard,
I
and
understand
it's
that,
what the
but you pop
WBC
for a
uses.
doping
are
agency
wild.
He didn't.
in the country.
You right.
He didn't
My
pop.
title
He
is
didn't
on the
pop with
line.
VADA.
My interim belt that you want is on the line. Should you not let
He
me
didn't
know?
pop. He didn't pop with VADA.
Like,
He
you
didn't
going
have
with
to
this,
let you
bro?
know anything.
All right.
He doesn't have to let you know anything.
And now that's why he's in the situation he's in now. By not letting me know or by letting me know, the shit gonna come down on you.
Okay,
Period.
where's the rule at? Where's the rule at that says that he has to let you know, or he could have this status?
If you fail a drug test, you should let just let anybody know the belt you're fighting for.
Bruh, I mean, he obviously, you know, got a agenda. Dark side, talk to me, man.
Yo, fellas.
What up?
So, I think what one thing people, what's going on, so Mike? Hey, this is what people need to understand. The VADA, all the testing is not about fair or not. Is if they find something that's on the banned substance list in your blood, period, regardless of the reasons, they're going to suspend you. It doesn't matter about it don't matter how it got in your system. Let me give you an example. They had a fighter. It was actually a UFC fighter. He was taking completely legal supplements. The supplements were contaminated. VADA did an investigation. They found out that this company, they were doing some shoddy work that sold them the supplements. Their company got shut down, and they were like, "Okay, you're right. You didn't do anything illegal, but we still find this stuff in your blood, so we're still going to suspend you." So it's not about what is right or wrong. VADA, all these different anti-doping companies, all they're worried about is if they find something illegal in your blood, they're going to suspend you and fine you. So people right now, that's when y'all read out all those comments, they talking about, what is fair and what is not fair. Right now, the bottom line is if they find some shit in his blood, he's going to get fined and suspended, period. You talking about fairness, that's a whole nother company. They do have some sketchy stuff when it comes to, I'm in the medical field, they do have some sketchy stuff when it comes to all this, like what is considered a performance enhanced, because pretty much everything is, if you really do the research, they say everything is considered a performance enhanced, even Tylenol and shit like that. So that's a whole separate conversation. The bottom line is if they find some shit
Don't forget, if you're listening right now on YouTube, which is like 550 people watching, so I'm going to need 550 thumbs up. So everybody listening right now, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. And if you're listening on the replay, you can smash that thumbs up too. Just keep smashing so everybody can hear the voice of the people and all you guys' opinions too.
Joshua, talk to me.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing to me listening to some of these like somebody called out these dumbass fans, man. Boxing fans got to be some of the most retarded people in the world. And the only thing about social media, it gives them assholes platforms so where you can be heard, and that's just the craziest thing. Like the caller from Atlanta, that's just pure bullshit he talking, man. They're doing the same thing to Dillian Whyte, if I'm not mistaken, that happened to Luis Ortiz with Anthony Joshua. The WBO dropped him out of the mandatory position he was in and stuff like that.
WBA.
Whatever. When you know what I'm WBA. They dropped Luis Ortiz so Luis Ortiz could be out of Anthony Joshua here and stuff like that with the Vladimir Klitschko fight was going on and shit like that. So Dillian Whyte been getting his being with Eddie Hearn and all the shit that's been going on with Wilder and them. I don't know why people think Wilder can't just smoke this dude, and he would smoke this dude, but Wilder then built that relationship with Hearns. He don't want to do nothing with Whyte because Whyte is tied to Hearns and all, and that's all it is. And plus, Whyte didn't make it no better with the WBC when he was on with Hearns, started talking about suing them and all that. So anything they got on Dillian Whyte, they're going to suspend him. They're going to look for a way to get him out of there, but all this Wilder afraid of Whyte, and they're trying to set it up to where he go avoid Whyte is just pure bullshit, man. Some of these people just outrageous with some of the dumb shit that comes to their mind. I mean,
cut it.
Going out to Rue in the 504. Talk to me.
Hey there, what's going on today, fellas?
What's up?
What's going on, Rue?
What's happening, man? I don't know, man. I guess if he's suspended, and if everything comes back fine on whatever testing needs to be done, he should get his spot back. If this is just to allow him to clear his name, I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with, if he does come back positive, a lifetime ban, because this situation
Come on, you didn't call in asking Gerald Miller to get a lifetime ban.
Yeah,
I did say he needed a lifetime ban. Go back.
All right, well, they didn't give Gerald Miller a lifetime ban. They won't be giving this guy a lifetime ban.
I know that's a stretch, but maybe a couple of years is probably all we're gonna get. That's fine. I mean, at his age, anything over, anything. I don't know, man. What's being alleged, I think, is even more serious than the Miller situation, because the match went on and somebody fought, and Hearn and his camp may have known about a positive test and didn't notify the other fighter. I just think what's being alleged about this situation is a little worse than the Miller situation. But I mean, again, I'm still not going all in on this situation until more info comes out. But if he comes back positive, I mean, I'm okay with the book being thrown at him. I mean, if you think a lifetime ban is too harsh, we can disagree, but I mean,
cut it.
All right, let me see. We got Stone Boxing. Talk to me.
What's going on, Stone?
Stone Boxing.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
What up? Man, these UK guys is crazy. They talking about, just ask all of these Dillian Whyte protectors. I guess we can call them protectors now. If this was some ploy to protect Wilder, why did they tell Eddie? Why was Eddie the only person that knew? Eddie and Dillian. They didn't go tell the WBC. They didn't tell anybody else. And then they would talk about how Vada didn't catch it, and then UKAD did. That's their testing over there. Vada is over here. So maybe you could come with your suspicions if it was Vada, but most of the time these guys get basically blood pumped into them and urine pumped into them so that they can just pee out clean. And then that secondary testing of UKAD caught White as all of the pre-fluid put in him was gone, so they got traces of what was leaking that was in his system. That's why it was minute traces. I deal with weed, so I've been knowing people who've been cheating P-tests their whole life. You know what I mean? And you can't go to your parole officer and say, hey, I know I popped dirty for heroin. It wasn't weed, so I ain't violate. Stop it. You pop dirty, period. That's a suspension. Just deal with it. And all these guys was talking about, Miller could have killed y'all.
Cut it.
Stainless Boomerang.
What's going on, Stain?
Yo, man, I gotta agree with that suspension shit, man. Because the fight went on, it need to be a year, 18 months, something like that, 2 years. Because, I mean, especially with that week of boxing, what if something severe happened to Oscar Rivas as a result of that fight? And the fact that Eddie Hearn and the Matchroom still let that fight go on, man, something should happen to them too, man.
With dope
like, that's some bullshit.
And gloves there was no that were not approved.
And by the boxing commissions, the BBBC, you know what I'm saying, and the U.S. athletic boxing commissions need to do something more on the suspension. It shouldn't just be, you know what I'm saying, a sanctioning body. Like, the dude failed the test. And as the previous caller said, if you're on probation, man, you know what I'm saying, if you got arrested for weed just because you got arrested for weed, they find coke or heroin in your system, it ain't like they're going to let you go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tired of hearing that bullshit about minor traces, man. I know you drink 3 gallons of water, you flushing weed out your system, no problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tired of hearing that bullshit right there, man. That's what that is, man. Them excuses make you look weak. You know what I'm saying? And that goes not just to Dillian Whyte, but also to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom boxer for not actually standing up, you know what I'm saying, and instead falling back. You know what I'm saying? Also, where the UK callers at, man? Because y'all always so quick to defend these motherfuckers like they fucking Greek gods when they not. So,
Damn, ducking in the chat. Motherfucking doing more Texans. fucking fingers blistered right now.
Yeah, shit, nigga about to be on like 5%. Nigga, he been in the chat going hard, and the pre going hard, and YouTube chat going hard. Like, nigga, just call in, Ams, get your motherfucking voice heard. It ain't hard, nigga. Skype on your phone. Download it Saturday night because we was talking about that UFC shit. So go and call in, Ams.
He's sad.
Boxingvoice.com. It's money to shit. Working that bitch. Ballin' like Swish. Diamonds wet like a fish. Pull up with them sticks. Come fuck with the clique. We fucked on your bitch. She sucking the dick. I'm whipping the work.
Yo, H Money.
Hey, yo.
My nigga,
What's going on?
Before you start, I gotta say something. You my nigga. I fuck with you, H Money. But you can't just disrespect everybody, bro. You don't like live on air.
They disrespect TMG. Fuck the LDBC. Hey, that nigga Barbershop Conversations is a fucking politician. He don't know shit about boxing. He's a pussy. The LDBC, they ran by some bitches. Fuck Fannin International. Fuck the Black Fight Fan. Fuck the whole LDBC. TMG here to stop.
Yo, bruh, you can't be saying that shit if you ain't prepared to fight none of them dudes. Like,
that's what I'm saying, cause nigga, they might see you out, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
It don't even make sense. It's like you acting like causing problems with everybody and then don't want to fight. Like, I don't get it. Like, you just want to be a dude that curses all day and texts on YouTube. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, man, you a cool ass nigga, bro. Like, you don't need all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like you for your personality.
Niggas say it's cool for a nigga to say they gonna kill me though, and it's cool, right? Yeah, everybody heard that. That's cool. That's cool because they LDBC, man. Hey, fuck the LDBC, man. It's TMG, man. We ready to die for this shit, man. They straight pussies. A fucking politician talking about boxing. That nigga a pussy. He a bitch. I'm from the streets. They ain't got no street niggas in the fucking LDBC. Straight pussy. And a nigga called in crying.
Bro, you gonna talk about boxing? Is you gonna talk about boxing, H? Come on.
Talk about boxing when they called in? Oh, nah. Fuck the LDBC, nigga. Big Bloods, nigga. Big Slime, nigga.
All right, man. All right. We got to go, bro. You wildin', man. Come on, man.
He got a boomerang, though.
T Plums, talk to me.
Yo, Nez, get your boy, dog. The man's stupid, bro. And he a little nigga, too. He got that little nigga syndrome, bro. He just one of them little niggas that rap. But anyways, back to the subject matter. This whole topic with the comments and stuff, it proved that, like, casual fans are the most dumb niggas. They ain't got no dignity. They just go with anything, bro. Like, I don't know. They just, you know how this is the Great White Hope. They just got the Great UK Hope, it sound like. And they willing to do anything to get that upper advantage. And it's just ridiculous at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Dillian Whyte, he got his B sample hearing or all that, whatever. But all evidence suggests that the nigga guilty. So, you know what I'm saying? He go on talking all this stuff about other niggas doping and he doing it, but I don't know. It's just like, how do niggas not see what's wrong with this? How do niggas defend this stuff? But anyways, yeah, your boy tripping. Your boy need to chill because
most definitely, man.
Your boy need to chill.
Can't have that bad energy, you know what I'm saying?
Just you know what I'm saying? Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a part of LDBC and I rock with the Boxing Voice, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this nigga, he making a bad look. He making a bad look right now. Yeah. And niggas do want to split that nigga, to be honest with you.
Hey.
So.
B, man. Niggas talk all that shit, niggas gonna want to see you.
All right.
We got some super chats we need to get to.
Thanks for calling.
One from Cause. No Mo Mando, laughing emoji. One from Andre Diakonu. As a Jamaican man, I officially pull white Jamaican birthright. Jamaicans only mess with ganja and beef patties. Tell Dean No Lamar no more drugs. We got one from Matt Garces. Shout out to Dollar for the intro. Hashtag MMG on TBV. Hashtag and the new. And we got one from Maurice McElroy. If this was Wilder, no one would give him the benefit of the doubt. So I don't want to hear any excuses. Expose him. And who is Dean White? 3 laughing emojis. He killing that, man. We got one from One Leaf 92. Ortiz didn't pop for the WBA, but that but did that save him? But did that save him? No, he didn't pop for the WBA, but he was removed from the WBA rankings. True. You got one from Fannin International Boxing Channel. LOL, don't have a heart attack. And we got one from Maurice McElroy. LDBC got these dudes big mad. 3 laughing emojis.
We got David Rocha. Talk to me on Skype.
What's up, Rocha?
David.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me, gents?
Yeah, we hear you, man. We hear you, gents.
Yes, guys. You guys are the best, man. Big shout out to you guys, man. You guys speak the facts of the facts. I represent, big respect to you guys. You guys speak the shit, man. I appreciate that. I'm representing UK. I know that UK is not going very well at the moment with this Dillian Whyte situation. Since he did this YouTube channel, I don't know if you guys been on the YouTube channel. He did a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. He was talking about how Anthony Joshua does PEDs and Baby Miller and all the rest of guys. Calm as a bitch, man. It's the second time he's done this. It's strike 2. I think he should be out of the sport, to be honest. After 2 kills. 2 kills just happened to our boxing association. This is not on. I think, the truth will come out. I think he'll give it another 2 weeks. It's news everywhere in the UK, so they should do something about it, which they have to. Now, Eddie Earn is just not posting too many things that often after obviously the fight happened. But let's see what happens. But there's only one king, and that's Tyson Fury. Big shout, respect to you guys. Thank you for letting me call in. That's all I've got to say. Dillian Whyte put us a name now to the UK where no one wants to fight here now. It's disappointing, but what can you do?
Can't just blame Dillian Whyte. BBOC let the fight go on, so they're at fault. UKAD did what they do. They're not a sanctioning or a governing body, so they can only test you, and the governing body, which is BBOC, can implement the punishment, or in this case, let the fight continue.
Of course, and Frank Warren spoke facts on the interview on the BT Sport. He spoke facts. It's actually true, everything. That's so true. Frank Warren, people might say about Frank Warren, but the man is a boss, man. He knows what he's talking about.
Cut it. Thanks for calling in, Mr. Rocha. H Money on a boomerang. Listen, champ, if you gon' just talk shit that we ain't really beat for, we not gonna really stand for that. Like, we want to talk boxing, man. If you can't keep it boxing, like, you and them people, y'all could have those issues outside of these phone calls, like, because people listening to this with their kids on their way to work, on a playback. It's just unnecessary.
Yeah, it's all love, though. I just want to say, man, Ness, you are the GOAT of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fannin International, $5 super chat. Get your fucking money up, you pussy. It's TBV, the boxing voice. This the boxing voice.
Yo. Tell us your thoughts on what the WBC did, champ. Like, that's what we want to hear.
Y'all know that, man. He shouldn't be ranked #1 anymore. Deontay Wilder told DG ain't gonna fight him. That's breaking news. He will never fight Dillian Whyte ever. You know what I'm saying? It's TMG. We took over. Fuck the LDBC. Let's get.
Come on, bro. Like, acting like he a little kid too. Come on. Facile, talk to me. I'm pronouncing your name all wrong, but F.E. Faishel?
Nigga, just quit, my nigga. Hey, you Elf, man.
Yo.
What up, big dog? Talk to.
How you pronounce your name?
Yo,
Facile?
can you hear me?
Facile?
Faisal, my nigga.
Faisal. Oh, I got you.
Faisal.
Yeah. I want to know a bit more about this Dillian Whyte situation, this fake brother business. What's that about?
That's breaking news right there.
I heard that nigga on the show a couple of times, man.
Yo, I don't know, bruh. I was sent. Let me see. I was sent.
So what? This man's begging it to be his brother or something? Is that what's that about, man?
Yeah, I mean, not
Yo, can you hear me?
not begging. But yeah, it seems like the
Yo, can you hear
information.
me?
Yeah, we hear you. It seems like the information points at them not being real brothers.
How did you get that information? Like, what did you see?
I'm trying to find it, man, because I'd rather share it than.
I don't want to motherfucking spoil it. If you got the audio, so don't play a little clip.
I'm trying to find it. It's gonna take me a bit. Is in one of these DMs for sure.
It's all hey, bro. What you think about this WBC situation though?
Man, they gotta see what's up in there. It's a dodgy situation. You know, whenever Eddie is involved, they're setting up.
Blame it on Eddie.
He's
at fault too.
He's the promoter, bro.
He's at fault too. Definitely at fault.
Yeah, it's his show. He's the one who's supposed to call it off if it was supposed to call off.
BBBOC got some explaining due to why they didn't call it off, but yeah, promoter could have ultimately said, "Hey."
Boxing's always corrupt. You know what I mean? He was the A side, so you know what I mean.
I can't find
Gerald
it.
Miller.
Fashel, man, thanks for calling in. Yeah, I can't find it. I gotta look for it, man. But you was tagged on it. Oh, that's right. So maybe it's Twitter. Because you was tagged on it too.
But yeah, man, I can't believe them. They not brothers though. Oh, they were like shit.
Bruh, and it's Coogan interviewing them. It's Coogan.
Damn, Coogan ran with the lot. I mean, he went along with it. Damn, Coogan.
Yo. Look. Now people in the UK hitting me up on WhatsApp talking about Dillian and Dean are not real brothers. Shaking my head.
That should be spreading like wildfire, bro. Boxing community.
Yo, talking about that's old news. Bruh, why would people do that? Why you just use other people's name like that?
It's a whole name made up there too.
First and last. Yo, you know he a UK dude. He said that's no big thing. He a UK Jamaican too. No big thing. Yo, you funny as hell. EJ funny. It don't matter to EJ.
He probably like do it for his taxes or something like that.
Bro, the shit that they just let fly over there that don't matter to them.
Not really though. It's cool.
Let me get out the South Side, man. South Side, man. Keep it clean, bruh.
South Side.
Hold on, let me. Can you hear me real good?
Not really. Get off that Bluetooth, man.
Hold on, let me. Give me like 10 seconds. I'm about to take this bitch off speaker.
All right. Take 10 seconds. What kind of phone you got?
Right.
Oh,
it's gonna take seconds.
Bruh. Where is that, bruh?
But yeah, but they ain't real brothers, man. Breaking news. I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, like how do you like when you like have like Thanksgiving and shit, like, and when your family, like when your real family come over and or you just like, hey, this man, we adopted a brother or some shit, like he my brother so he y'all cousin now or some shit, like what we doing out here?
Bruh, that shit started off as a joke amongst, you know, friends, and it just grew. I bet.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find this thing they tagged me in. I'm telling you, man.
Southside, man, you back? Shit.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm right back like I left my stash. Hey, listen, I just called up cause to thank Ness and thank Mike, you know what I mean? And send a special shout out to the WBC. We out here cleaning up these boxing streets, you know what I mean? It's been a lot of corrupt shit in boxing, and we all been talking about unifying, not unifying, but just taking out some of these fucking sanctioning bodies because they be on so much bullshit with these fighters, man. This is a good example of a sanctioning body standing up for what's right for boxing. So I think we need to make a lot of noise behind that. Everybody hit their Twitter and thank the WBC for doing the right thing. You know what I mean? That way, next time this shit happen, they know they stance automatically. You feel me? I want to thank Ness too. You know what I mean? Because we got a whole show that we can call up and talk crazy to each other. It's called Border Wars. You know what I mean? We got a whole show for that. So salute to y'all, man. Salute to the WBC, man. LDBC up, TBV, new media hashtag that.
Already, Southside Deuces, man. Thanks for calling in, big dog.
Thanks for calling
Shout
in.
out
All
to
right, so I found the
State.
Instagram page that they tagged me on. I'm gonna share this because this Instagram, we should not have any issues with copyright.
Yeah, everything on IG Fly on YouTube.
Yeah, but it is a Coogan video, you know.
Yeah, YouTube.
So here's the post.
We got some more switch other I can read while you doing that.
So
these are some of the guys that's behind. Dylan, introduce everyone, just quickly, briefly. Introduce everyone. And what they mean to you? Come on, tell them.
This guy here, Dean, is like a brother to me. He helps me to train. Sometimes when I don't want to wake up, he comes up to my house, and if you ring my phone, he answers. I ring my doorbell, wake me up. This man here, Leon. Hey, Dean is like a brother to me. These are some of the guys that's behind.
Yeah, how they gonna slow it up? Dean is like a brother to me. Yo, they crazy, bruh. The internet is undefeated.
Yeah, man. Like
you
all the
cannot
videos
beat the internet.
They never go away. These videos.
Man, look at what Age Money done started.
Where you start?
I can't believe Fanning. I hope you ain't fall for that. Let me read what it was for. I mean, I do appreciate it though. He said, "Respect from the LDBC. Sorry for the interruption."
Big up, Fanning. We got one from Malcolm Morgan too. Why y'all come for Gamboa so hard, Mike?
Come for him.
He come for him. I think he was going to win.
He got a surprise knockout, man.
He got a knockout, bro.
He bagging the mixie, man.
He about to fight Javante.
No, don't say it out loud. No. Yo, don't say it out loud. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Fanning for the super chat. Malcolm, Maurice. Oh, Fanning with another one. Fanning says, laugh out loud, don't have a heart attack. I guess that was to...
Yeah, I read that one.
Oh, you did? I didn't even know. My bad. Kaz, Andre Diakonu, Matt Garces. Want to thank everybody that tuned in. Everybody hit the thumbs up. Remember, you get the thumbs up. Future, present, past. Doesn't matter. Helps with the visibility of the show. Lets us know you appreciate the numerous show. Countless, man. We just out here. We working, man. We appreciate everybody that tunes in, calls in. And we just did a film study. Getting ready for this week's big betting show. So you can check that out on patreon.com/Thaboxingvoice. Catch me on Instagram or Twitter at NessGTO.
I just got one message to like all boxers out there. If you're taking like supplements and using different things, just get them tested by a secondary site. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure they're not tainted with anything like that. So you won't have to deal with these issues if that is indeed the case. And that goes for all boxers, not just people on the highest level, but people just starting out, UFC fighters, everybody. Like, make sure your supplements are not tainted because they mix this shit like soup, everything all in one pan. You know what I'm saying? Then we clean it out, use the same pan for the same shit. But follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. Big ups to everybody listening.
Peace.
Good.